All right, let's go.
This is Impact World Champion Moose, and you hanging out with DJ Delz.
Boy, Young Jizzle, nigga, y'all know what it is, man. DJ Delz.
Peace, man. What's up, y'all? This is Common, and right now you checking out DJ Delz. Stay in tune with him, all right?
DJ Delz, absolutely wonderful.
What it do, what it does, the kid, Mr. R.I.P. himself, low soul, case you ain't no soul, rocking with DJ Delz.
And with it, y'all, it's your boy, Neighborhood Nip. Big shout out to my homeboy, DJ Delz. No question, Neighborhood Nip.
Delz, Red, man, I'm in the building. Let's get it.
All right, we got the champ. The champ is here. Champ is here. What's going on, brother? How are you, man?
I'm chilling, man. In Fort Lauderdale, doing some media for our show coming up in a couple of weeks.
All right. Hard to kill, man. We got to talk about that. Big win.
Yeah, big, huge win against two real good opponents.
That's right.
A dude that's 7 foot and is incredible shape and is getting better every day and is a main eventer. And then you got Matt Cardona, which his resume speaks for himself, right? And I got to pull the win, so huge win.
Huge win. So the next big show is when exactly? When is the next big show that we need to look for? The people need to pay attention to.
Our next pay-per-view is Rebellion. I think that's actually on my birthday, April 23rd. So
okay.
I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet, but we'll see.
So I like to ask you questions that have nothing to do with wrestling, because I think you probably just talk about wrestling every time you get an interview. Maybe not, but one thing for sure, I've heard from a bunch of people in your locker room. You love sneakers.
Yeah.
And I've digged through your Instagram. It looks like your whole family's into sneakers. Even the wife and kid. It looks like everyone's into the kicks.
Yeah, I'm a big collector. But my New Year's resolution this year was I'm not gonna buy one pair of shoes for the whole 2022.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a tough one right there.
That's a tough one. But my I didn't break my resolution, but my wife, she just bought me some shoes this past weekend. I guess she got some custom made, and they're really dope. I like colorful shoes. So whoever she had to make it put like a whole bunch of colors to it, and it was really dope. So,
and there's a great segue right here. So these were some custom Air Force Ones you had made.
Yeah,
tell us about
that was for my wife, I believe. That was for my wife's. I got that made for my wife.
Oh, cool. Yeah, these are pretty sweet, man. I like the colors. Kind of got like a tie-dye kind of vibe to it, which, is popping. I did notice, let's go.
You know what I got on right now? Like
please do. Oh, let me get you on the big screen. There you go. Oh yeah, those are
some gold gold Air Force Ones.
Yeah, those are badass, dude.
Yeah,
those are fire.
Yeah.
So, what was the sneaker of the year for you last year?
Sneaker of the year. I would have to say, probably I bought some, what did you call those? They were really expensive. I got it from StockX. I actually got two pairs of them. They ran like $1,400 a piece, which was
okay.
I can't think of what you call them. The off-whites, the Jordan 1s off-whites.
Oh, okay, the off-white Virgil pieces.
Yeah, so I got the red one and the red and white one, and I got the light blue and white one, and they're both with like $1,500 a piece.
Yeah, with
that's
probably
the most
on there. Yeah, it's like
that's probably the most money that I've paid for some sneakers since my NFL days. So I was kind of like, what the fuck? But those,
What am I doing?
yeah, dropped
Listen, you
2,800
only live
bucks
once,
for.
right?
Yeah, you live once. So drop 2,800 bucks for some shoes. But I mean, at least I could say, hey, I bought the shoes I really, really, really loved. Right? They're gonna. I'm gonna. If I ever, if I've owned one of them, I haven't even worn yet. Like they're just sitting in my shoe closet. And I tell my wife, I was like, it's one of those things where when I don't want them anymore, I could probably just sell them and get the same amount of money for them.
Yeah, or more. And
Or
the
more.
thing about the off-white shoes, they've went up in price.
Yeah.
So I think the 1,500 you paid for them, I think they're worth about 3,000 now because the man who designed them passed away. Rest in peace to Virgil. So you know, you can look at it like that too. And then I caught these two images here, foam posits. I think I know what those are, but what are those you're wearing on the left?
Which ones?
The foams on the left. Can you see on your?
So I had some regular black foams, and those two shoes are old as hell. Like the one to the right, those shoes are probably like 10, I want to say like 10 years old. But you can tell they're already like falling apart and like already kind of, if you close up on the picture, they're already kind of like wrinkled. But I usually wear those to the gym. But these ones are the foam posits are also old as hell too. But what with foam posits, because of the material they're made out of, once they get really old, all you gotta do is take it to somebody who's good at like airbrushing, and they'll airbrush a design on them, and it'll make it look new. So that's what I did. Those, because I bought those foam posits, I want to say when I was in college.
Yeah,
like
foams are awesome.
Yeah, like those, and like you see with that material, once they get old, you can just take it to somebody that can airbrush them and put a new design on them, and makes it kind of
like a tank. They're built. They're built like moose. They're built like moose right here. So you know.
So that's what I did with both those shoes are old. Were the Jordan, I think those are what, 3s or 4s or whatever they are.
They're the Jordan 4, the Toros. That's what they were.
Yeah, but those are old, so I just wear that to the gym.
Yeah, because I was looking through your photos and I noticed that was only like Jordan you wore to the gym. The other stuff is more, you know, stuff more appropriate, I would say, for the gym, right?
Like those Jordans I wear, those are like scuffed up and old, and they have wrinkles. And like I remember somebody, I think in those pictures, somebody looked at them and was like, "Oh, why you got those fake Jordans on?" I was like, "Fake? They're not fake. They're just old as hell. They're like almost 6 years old. That's like the only shoes I wear to the gym." So I was like,
I would never wear.
Yeah,
the haters always want to try to get. They want to get attention from you, right? I mean, that's what it comes down to. Because I even get it, and I'm not on TV. You're on TV, so I can only imagine with you. They just want to get a rise from you. What's your favorite Jordan of all times?
Oh, my favorite Jordan is probably the ones.
Okay.
The ones, and the reason why I like the ones is because there's so many different colors of them. There's like so many different colorways, like and they keep changing. It's like I lie to you not. I probably have easily 40 pairs of ones.
Woo! What's your favorite one that you got?
The favorite one I have these, like, you know, the shoes I just showed you. They're all gold. I have some Jordan ones that are gold,
white and gold, right?
White and gold, yeah. But they're the high top, yeah. So those are my favorite. Those are my favorite ones.
Man, I gotta get you on my other channel because we do wrestling here. But then I realized I'm like, it was either TJ Perkins or it was Chris Bay. One of them, it may have been someone else. One of them said that you were really into sneakers, and I said, I
have. The last time me and my wife counted, I had 160 pairs of shoes. Jesus. And that's crazy because at least twice a month or twice a year, I'll grab like maybe 20 pairs and throw it to the Salvation Army.
Well, that's good.
So I could have, if I wasn't the type that like giving back, I would have like 300 pairs. But I usually I'll go to my closet and be like, man, I never wore these. I don't even like them anymore. I've only worn like, or these are kind of dogged out, or I've wore these too much, and I would just start getting rid of shoes. And sometimes I give it to her cousin, her nephews. Sometimes I just take it to the Salvation.
Oh man, is he frozen? Okay, you're back. So let's get back to wrestling a little bit. I wanted to ask you this question because I remember like it was yesterday when you first came on to Impact Wrestling, right? It was really exciting, you know. Tell me about that Moose versus this 2022 Moose. What was your like your energy and your vibe when you first came in starting wrestling to where you are now? Because you've been in the game for a long time now. You know, people could call you actually a veteran in the game now.
Oh yeah, I mean,
When
I came into Impact Wrestling, that was in 2016, and I was literally only, I want to say maybe 3 years, 4 years at max into wrestling. I want to say it was 3 years into wrestling. Fast forward to now, where I look different. My body, I've worked on my body a lot more. My mind is better. I have a better mind for professional wrestling. I see the game a lot differently. And I'm now 9 years into wrestling compared to being 3 years or 4 years into wrestling. So I've learned a lot. So it's definitely a different specimen, a different guy, a different Moose, you know what I'm saying? Same name, but different beast, you know?
Mm-hmm. Now, for someone that may be watching that just starts, what would you, or what could you tell, if you could go back and talk to your old self, what advice would you give the new Moose, you know, the one that was just starting to get into the game, that you wish you knew?
Follow the same footsteps follow the same footsteps. Which because like I know a lot of people, I talk to a lot of people, and I ask them if you could change anything with your career, what would you do? And people usually tend to have different answers to that question, or things that would change. And honestly, I wouldn't change a thing. I would live on and go through the same path that I did to get to where I'm at now.
Yeah. I mean, you learn from your mistakes too, right? So like, not saying you have made any, I'm just saying in general.
No, I've definitely made a lot of mistakes. I'm not a saint. I've definitely made a lot of mistakes, but I'm one of those guys that you can't strive forward, and you can't be a better you if you don't make mistakes. Because I mean, obviously you want to learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, and that's what makes us better individuals, by learning from our mistakes and dealing with sometimes, you know, struggles in life or obstacles, right? What are you listening to music wise? You go to the gym, you got to be listening to some music too. What do you like listening to in general? And do you listen to different music in the gym versus when you're in the car? Like what's your vibe?
No, actually, I listen to everything. There's only one brand or genre of music that I can't listen to, and shout out to Mickey James. Hopefully she doesn't get mad if she hears this. But I cannot stand country music. I can't listen to it. It kind of hurts my ears. It's like scratching on a chalkboard. That's what country music does to my ears. So, but other than that,
where did you grow up? Real quick.
Washington, D.C.
Okay, so I grew up in New York. We didn't listen to country music in New York. So when I go to the South, I moved down South. I'm like, this is just this. I'm just not embracing it. So.
Yeah, so any of I literally love all music except for country. So
me too. I feel like music, like hip hop, I can't get that same energy from like rock or metal. It's like, you know, it's like eating two different foods I may like, you know. Like I love pizza, but then sushi, you can't get the same kind of vibe off of it. So that's why I like listening to different stuff. So
no, I definitely love all kinds of music. I could actually even name artists from every kind of music except for country, because I don't I can't listen to it, so I couldn't name, but I could name of a genre. I could name an artist that I like from each genre except for country, because I don't care for that.
Let's go for it, bro.
Well, let's go for it. Like, okay, what's it? Pick the genre.
Okay, hip hop.
Hip hop, you got Drake, Drake, Kanye, Wayne, Future. Yeah, I mean, I could name that forever.
Who's the best rapper alive?
Of all time?
All time, go, dead or alive.
Dead or alive. Right now, I have to probably say Jay-Z. I mean, I'll go with
Hov.
Jay. Yeah, I'll go with Hov.
Okay.
Which you
Yeah.
probably like that
Yeah,
pick since you're a New York guy.
Yeah.
But it all depends on what you talking about, lyrical, or you just talking about song making.
Yeah, I know
Because
that. I mean, overall, let's go overall.
overall, then you have to go with Hov. You have to go with
Okay.
Jay-Z. But if you talking about lyrical, then you go with Eminem. So it all depends on what you're looking at.
So I want to do a quick segue because you mentioned Eminem and you did also mention Kanye West. We're gonna have some fun here. So what I got here is the Red October from Kanye West, and then I have the Eminem Air Jordan 2. And we do this segment on my other channel. It's called a Pick One. Who are you picking, Kanye West or Eminem?
The Eminem because they're Jordans.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm guessing that Kanye's Adidas, huh?
Oh no, this is the Nike. When he had to deal with Nike, this is the Red October.
I've actually have seen those, but I'll go with. I like those colorways on the Jordans. So.
Yeah, and it's got the lyrics to "The Way I Am" all over it.
I like those colorways on the twos. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go with those.
And there's only 313 pairs representing where he's from, the 313. Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Those are dope.
Okay,
yeah.
So let's go to rock.
Rock, we got 3 Days Grace, which was one of my favorite. Breaking Benjamin, Godsmack. What else? I'm missing some. Godsmack. You have what's the name of that group that I really like? I can't think of it right now. Fuck. My Chemical Romance.
Okay. A little emo. You're a little emo right there.
Yeah. And I have all these people. I have all their songs and albums in my playlist too. For like,
I like them too, man. You know, I think they're awesome. Let's see. You know what I like too? That's like kind of on that wave. Taking Back Sunday. I don't know if you ever heard that band, but they're pretty great.
I don't have to listen to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you'll love them. Now, do you listen to metal? Like, do you go like Metallica or anything like that?
Yeah, but Godsmack is kind of like metal.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, it's very, very, very close to metal. Like, there's a lot of.
I think so. They're pretty heavy.
Yeah, they're pretty heavy metal, I would say.
So R&B, who's your go-to R&B?
I'm more old school with.
Yeah, me too.
I don't listen to any of the new school stuff. So like Drew Hill or Usher or Boyz II Men, and like, so I'm more old school. I couldn't tell you. I mean, other than Chris Brown, I couldn't tell you any other new school R&B singers.
Yeah, there's not really.
It's not really the same anymore.
Nah, it's so weird. Like the way music is now. Jodeci, right? You got to put Jodeci on there.
Yeah, put Jodeci on there. Yeah. I mean, if Kelly wasn't going through all the drama,
I know, right?
He's probably degraded, but you can't even mention his name anymore because of
he's such a
situation, right? Yeah.
I mean, that show that came out, he's such a piece of shit, you know. So
yeah, he just painted himself as such a scumbag, you know. So yeah.
And it's crazy how talented he was.
I mean, you can't deny how talented he was, but it's just
even with that pen, the writing.
Yeah, but such a piece of shit guy, you know. So
yeah. So let's just stop talking about that asshole.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who do you think is the best R&B singer?
You know, it's funny.
Women wise.
It's funny. Me and my wife had this debate like a couple of weeks ago, and I think the best right now, hands down, is Beyonce. I think Beyonce is like the Michael Jackson of women's R&B right now. She's like the greatest. There's nobody topping her at this moment right now. And I think on the men's side, Drake is like the Michael Jackson of hip hop in the men's side right now. There's like nobody close to topping him anymore. So I think it's Drake on the men's side and and Beyonce on the women's side.
Yeah, you know who I also could put in a Michael Jackson category, and you may agree or disagree. Chris Brown, I think, because of his longevity, and he has
Yeah,
a
he's
lot of great
definitely. If you're talking about R&B, yes, it's definitely Chris Brown on the men's side. If you just talking about, if you just talking about performance, then you have to throw Drake in there because I feel like Drake is always on something, right? He's always making a song. He's always having a hit. And I don't think there's nobody that has more hits than him right now in music.
Oh yeah, he's a beast. He definitely is a beast. Do you listen to pop music? Like, do you knock some Lady Gaga or anything like that? Or
I definitely listen to some pop. Definitely Lady Gaga, and a lot of the pop music I listen to is because me and my wife share the same Spotify. So it's music that she listens to, and then I'll have it on while I'm in the gym. And I'll be like, "Oh man, this is not so bad." And
it's not.
Yeah, but I couldn't tell you. I guess I could tell you Lady Gaga going on the same theme. What's another one?
Justin Bieber.
You said what? Justin Bieber, another one. But do you consider Bieber pop, or do you consider him R&B? Like, what do you?
I think he's kind of in the middle.
Like, same thing with Flo Rida. Do you consider him pop, or do you consider him?
I would put him like right in the middle.
Well, like Justin Bieber and Flo Rida, they're like, because they both kind of make like the same music. Then you got like Ellie Golden, I think that's her name. Pitbull, is he considered a rapper? Or is he considered pop? Like,
I think he's both.
Yeah, all those guys are kind of like
popular if you think about it. You know.
You said what?
Pop is really just popular if you think about it.
Yeah, it is.
So, what you've accomplished a lot. Is there any goal that you really are working at to have happen? I always believe when you speak out about goals, you put it out in the atmosphere and it comes to life. Is there anything that's a goal for you? With everything you've accomplished, from the football to wrestling.
I always say that I just want to do this once. I don't want this to be my new career, but I would love to do this a one and done thing. I would love to have one MMA fight. Just one time, kind of like the CM Punk deal. Just do it once.
Well, you don't want to compare yourself to CM Punk. Let's compare yourself to Lashley or someone else.
Yeah. I mean, big shouts out to him because obviously I don't think he went in knowing he's going to get his ass kicked, and anything can happen, right? I mean, when I have my one fight, I'll probably get my ass kicked too. But like,
I would maybe put my money on you, brother. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but it's something that I would like to do just once, just to say I did it. And hey, if I win, I'll be like, hey, I'm the biggest badass ever because I'm undefeated in MMA. So it's definitely something I want to do, but we'll see how it goes. Like,
that's awesome, man.
Opportunity, yeah.
That's what's up, man. I think I'm running out of time right now with you. I would love for you to come to my Sneaker Addict show one of these days when you're free, because there's a huge audience there, and just show your sneaker collection if you're interested.
Yeah, just like send me a DM on Instagram and we could set that up.
Okay.
I would love to be
really awesome.
Yeah.
And man, I wish you nothing but success. We got the champion, the Impact champion here. Can you tell the people where to find you and everything, where they could watch Impact and everything like that?
Yeah, Impact comes on Thursday at 8 p.m. on Access TV, and my Twitter is The Moose Nation, and my Instagram is Moose Nation 69.
That's right. Moose in the building live with DJ Delz. Thank you all for watching. Let me know in the comments too your favorite Moose matches. I'd love to know that. Share this video, hit the thumbs up, and is there any wrestler before we go that's a dream match of yours? You really want to wrestle?
Yeah, there's a couple. Obviously, I'll be sitting here forever just naming guys, but there's a couple in each company that's out there that I would love to tangle with. But we'll see with this whole forbidden door stuff. You never know. I mean,
yeah, doors are open, and I mean, you wrestled Kenny Omega, right? So,
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was really cool to see that. So, you know, but yeah, man, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah,
All right.
anytime, brother.
Thanks.